Hey, welcome back to GearCheckGames. We're playing Wario Land 4. Aladdin for the Super Nintendo.
Well, they finally re-released it on something. Actually, I've heard there was a GBA port of the Super Nintendo Aladdin game, and that it's terrible.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
And that's the end of that story, because research, who does that?
Oh man. Is this the mechanic of the level? Is the little flying carpet?
Yeah.
Yep.
Magic
We're going on a magic flying
ride.
carpet ride.
So,
But this is one of the weirder magic carpet mechanics in games, where it goes up when you jump off the carpet, and like it follows you
weird.
when you move on it, but not when you're like off the carpet. It's a very weird and unwieldy mechanic.
I can see that, just by the way you're navigating here.
are these the...
It takes a bit of finesse to be able to do it.
Seems like it's kind of like the tops from Marble Garden Zone in Sonic 3. Just in terms of being like a weird gimmick that you kind of gotta deal with.
Oh, this room. I get it. It's easy.
Dial M for money.
Dial Wario for wealthy.
Dial W for worder.
What are these enemies supposed to be?
I just got that. They're the Diamond and the Rough Beetle. They'll lead you to the Cave of Wonders.
Okay.
I always thought they were like flying heads with big green noses and like big eyelashes and like long fangs, but they're actually like beetles, I think. What I thought were the nostrils are actually the eyes of the beetles.
I am looking long and hard at these guys, and I am just not seeing the beetle thing.
I see it. Hey!
I think that the what looks like fangs are the legs, and then the eyelash looking things are antennae, I guess.
Or maybe that was what they were going for. Okay, what are mummies doing here? I'm sorry.
You know, general...
ancient Egypt, ancient Arabia, basically the same thing.
Yeah, general kind of like that part of the world sandy place.
Yeah. Japan, are you being racist again?
Well, less racist and more just kind of first draft of idea type of thinking.
Listen, maybe they're not mummies. Maybe they just had some kind of severe full-body traumatic injury.
Maybe. Or maybe there's just like a surplus of toilet paper in the Arabian Nights.
That's
maybe they're using the pages of the Arabian Nights as toilet paper.
So wait, what does the water do in this world?
That should have been the evil plan of the guy from Sonic and the Secret Rings. Like, if he wants to destroy the book to, like, escape from it, like, you know, that's one way to dispose of it.
I mean, you could I guess you could kind of describe Sonic and the Secret Rings as Arabian Nights, but if the pages were toilet paper.
Yeah.
Oof.
Also the toilet paper of the Sonic series, but, you know.
God, it's crazy how much those beetle things just look like. Every single part looks like it could be on a face. Like, it's even got a red underside that looks like lips.
Well, that's probably what they were
Honestly,
going
maybe
for.
those are lips. I don't even know anymore, like, because it looks like the mouth is opening and...
I think your imagination is running wild. I still see a beetle.
These enemies are really weird. They could also be some weird, like, Castlevania-esque enemy where it's like a weird optical illusion type thing where it's both a beetle and a face at the same time.
Well, I mean, in nature, sometimes insects do camouflage themselves to resemble faces in order to intimidate predators.
True. In nature, sometimes people do camouflage their faces to look like beetles.
I never noticed.
Suppose they could if they wanted to.
I never noticed the smooth transition of the audio.
Yeah.
It always weirds me out because it takes the music like 5 seconds once you enter. Excuse me, once you enter one of these new rooms to catch up to what it's supposed to be doing.
Oh yeah. So here's a weird mechanic that
Oh my god.
it took me a long time to figure out as a kid, and I thankfully remembered that this is how it works.
This just looks incredibly awkward.
Flag, come back.
Yeah.
Wario.
It's another classic example of this game just like knowing all the weird little quirks of its system and making deliberate puzzles out of them.
Do you only have to do that on hard mode, or is that on like the lower difficulties as well?
Yeah, I don't think there's a gem back there in hard mode or in normal mode.
Well, that's probably okay then.
I feel like this game, like, since it is like the same team that did Metroid Fusion, I feel like the subtitle of this game is like, "Oops, all speed booster puzzles."
We really weren't satisfied with the implementation of the speed booster in Fusion, so... Yeah, in Fusion, the game that wouldn't be released for another year after this.
So, whenever you stepped on both flags at once, there was like a weird moment where the game was like, which carpet am I gonna use?
Decide, because it like automatically goes up when you land on a carpet or something.
And it couldn't...
But like,
they are carpets,
it would take me off one carpet. Yeah.
Ooh, nice palace.
Yeah. Which I completely ignore because I...
One day, Trey, we're gonna live in that
why.
palace.
Yes.
We'll have servants, we can do whatever we want.
I think I ignored the palace because I was too preoccupied with this very suspicious
Yeah, that does look
wall.
like it would hide a secret. Is this another...
This carpet keeps getting in the way.
Is this another Conker's Bad Fur Day chocolate behind the... Oh, no. No, this game is honest with its level
the carpet
design.
was in the way.
Sometimes.
It was a legitimate puzzle, wow.
Yeah.
I did not expect that to be like the path forward, like the critical path.
I wonder if they intended for the carpet to obstruct you as much as it did.
I don't know.
There's just something comical about Wario, like standing at the edge of this carpet all prone and just like hopping in place like
He's just like trying to get it to go faster.
Come on, I haven't got all day.
That reminds me, so, of the startup to an old-ass anime that I started I guess technically watching for the first time, but I got turned on to it because of YouTube. Y'all ever watched The Adventures of Moomin Valley?
I've never heard of that.
It's an old 80s anime. It's kind of just like it's almost like a family show, but it's also got like adventure elements and fantasy elements.
So you said got turned on
it's
to
like
it
a
because
Japanese
of us?
Family Guy.
No, but because of YouTube. Like,
Oh,
I just
YouTube.
saw,
I thought you said U2.
No. Yes, the band U2 taught me about the Adventures of Moomin
Yeah,
Valley.
you guys got me into this anime that neither one of you has ever even heard of.
No, you reminded me of an anime that I recently got into.
Okay.
At the beginning of the show, there's a clip from an episode where the entire squad of the show finds a magic hat that creates these like wistful clouds that they can float on, kind of like magic carpets. And like one character tries to urge it forward just by like shoving parts of the cloud further in front of it.
God.
So that's what I imagine. That's what I imagine Wario is doing to the carpet.
Zombie Wario seems to enjoy having his face impaled.
Yeah. You're invincible whenever you have power-ups, so they sometimes make little puzzles. Like, well, quote-unquote puzzles like that, where you can use that to your advantage.
So the water cures zombie?
Yeah, water just reverts any like transformed condition.
Is it all of these floors are transparent? Oh
Yep. That's the challenge of this area, which I got all the way up to the top of my first try, but then I was like, hold on, there might be something down below.
no. Dry paratroopers.
It turned out to be 2 red gems.
Well, this is sort of a different thing, but with the water, I learned from Cinemassacre's Monster Madness that in one of the old Hammer Dracula movies, they explained that vampires are not only vulnerable to holy water, but also regular water that's running.
Huh.
Because,
oh yeah, I heard the thing about like a moving water, like a stream or
yeah,
whatever.
because
like they can't cross
yeah,
it.
because Dracula gets killed in that movie just by like falling into like an icy river. Not because it's icy, but because the water is moving.
Have you guys seen Castlevania Season 2 yet?
One day.
There's a lot about rivers and vampires at the end of that season.
Running water.
I like how he's like, hey, and there's like a room full of rubies and gems.
Hey. Riveting commentary.
Right. Well, I'm just like absorbing the puzzles, like some of the critical path puzzles in this level really got me. Like, I don't feel like those would be very intuitive to like a casual player.
Yeah, well, that's why this is one game where I'll recommend playing the normal mode first, because the hard mode requires, in order to just like even beat the game, it requires like not only knowledge of the level layouts and how they work and all that, but also like the weird quirks of this, like the mechanics of the game. For some stuff like running on the carpet and all that.
Running on carpet?
Yeah, well, that when I had to destroy that green block by like dashing on the side of the carpet to build up power.
Oh god, is this a thwomp? Oh no, they're just mega spikies. See, these look like faces. They look like Bowser.
Yeah. Kind of, I guess.
Alright, we've taken Bowser and we've given him spikes. Wait, he's got spikes.
Now, I gotta go back for the treasures.
Oh god, are you gonna get that diamond? Oh god, it's fine, we'll lose a few coins along the way. So now I want to know, how are you gonna get that last gem piece? So we're missing one.
No, I already got it.
Oh, so wait, there was one more secret back there.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I didn't get
Yeah.
it. I just remembered I have to go back to this level. Because I remember that palace that I completely skipped.
Oh yeah. I wonder, did you just like not even see that it was a door the first time?
I think I was either... I think at first I thought that it was like the way forward because it was such like a big prominent thing. So I was like, I gotta get the side stuff before I go forward. And then I just kind of forgot about it,
So, like,
when I was off doing the side things. Wait a second. I did get all the gem pieces.
Whoa.
What am I thinking? Oh, I didn't get Keezer. That's what the problem was, and that's why the area was so like pronounced, because they don't really hide Keezer, which is why I was so baffled. Like, why didn't the door open? Wait a second, I didn't get. This is the only time that I've not gotten Keezer.
Wait, is that a bee portal?
This is the only time in the game where this mechanic is used, where it's like you go through a pipe or something, and then it changes all the enemies in the room to a different kind of enemy.
Yeah, that is weird. I like it though.
Yeah. There's so many things in this game that it's just like, there's like a neat idea, but then it only gets used in like one room and then nowhere else.
There's also a bat portal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so the puzzle of this room is that first you gotta change the spiky guys to the bees, and use the bees to be able to float up there to do the bats, and get the bats to be able to go up the winding passage to get the keys.
They'll turn you into Count Wayula.
Yeah.
Or Wakula.
Dracula. Wow.
How does he know that's Wario? Keezer, that could be anybody.
Probably doesn't. Probably just kind of goes along with whoever comes. Remember that ghost guy that would steal Keezer from us? Probably just like, you know, hey, it's a new guy. I guess I'll chill with him for a bit.
I wonder if he, like you said, I wonder if he's just used to people using him all the time. I guess I'll unlock a door for you if you
I'm just a
rescue
key.
me.
I don't have any free will of my own.
Maybe he really is just an enchanted key. We gave this key a conscience to make you feel guilty.
We gave this key purpose.
Yes. What's your purpose? To unlock doors and nothing else. Oh.
Yep. All right. Well, that was the episode. Join us next time for the live action Wario, starring Will Smith as Keezer.
I'm not even gonna try to sing that song.
All right. See you next time.